Before we actually dive in there, though, I want to show everyone your character sheet and your character art as well.
Yay!
Okay, so this is your character, Scout. So
and
cute.
she just cute. It's
So adorable.
so cute.
I love like the pouty look on her face. It's very
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, she'll
The
kick your
face,
shit
the
in.
last, I was gonna say, that's the face, last face you see before she swings that. She's holding a forge hammer.
Holy
So
shit.
she's gonna knock your teeth in with that, probably. You like her abs? You see her
Yeah!
abs?
That
and
was
she's
the
got
first thing my eyes
tan
went to.
lines. Oh, you saw the abs first?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very strong. And the tan lines are good, too. She's been working hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's hard work. It's hard work.
Oh my gosh.
It's such hard work.
Hard work banging on some metal. That's for sure.
Yeah, she can't hear because of it, but it's all right. It's all about the passion.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do have that hard of hearing flaw as well as illiterate flaw. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that too.
I see. I see. Well, that'll be
words
interesting.
hard. That'll be very interesting.
It will be something, all right. Well, let's go ahead and show the character sheet. Here we go. So we've got Scout from Belt Buckle.
Belt buckle.
Yeah. Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Belt Buckle in Anytown. Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA.
Belt buckle anytime.
I like it. And let's see what else we got here. A farmhand. We got some interesting things to note. Weapon creation. That's going to be helpful.
Oh boy.
We got foraging, and for weaponry, aggressive light weapon. Okay, that could be helpful as well.
In teeny tiny text. Yeah.
Teeny tiny. That's all right. I'll read it out for the audience. And let's see, ambidextrous. Good thing you chose that because that's not something people can buy with EXP later. So nice.
You can buy stuff with EXP?
You sure can. We're gonna go over that in the first session.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's why they call it a TTRPG. It's like an RPG game, but it's with speaking and no newfangled gadgets. I bet that the folks in Belt Buckle who don't know a lot about fancy newfangled gadgets probably play a lot of TTRPGs because they don't have to go near those gosh darn moving picture machines.
They play chess, checkers, or
That's right.
scoop the pig pen.
That's my favorite game.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. We have, let's see, hardy, iron stamina, and renowned artisan. That's pretty dope. All of these will be pretty helpful to you. Let's go ahead and scroll down and see what else we got here. For the history of Scout, would you like to read this or would you like me to?
I can read it.
All right, do us the honors.
Okay, Scout grew up on a family farm in tiny Belt Buckle, Anytown, USA. Lives with her pa, her ma, and her sister. She learned how to forge horseshoes at a young age and is now forging blades. The obvious next step up from horseshoes is weaponry. She was never taught to read, can only read basic texts, and I like to use the example of basic text such as toxic, do not ingest, but that's about it. Probably because it has a skull on it. She likes doing donuts with Pa's old Ford and was gifted a Harley for her 18th birthday. She's obsessed with watching old samurai and western films. Pretty much whatever VHS her parents had lying around was whatever she would stick in the old video player. Growing up in Belt Buckle has taught her ample I can't say this word. Rural survival skill. I can't say rural.
Rural.
Rural. God.
Yeah, it's
Survival
hard.
skills. So she can take care of herself in, I guess, a familiar environment, which would be rural. And she has a tendency to lack empathy and can be selfish due to having to make things work for herself by herself. Also, she likes kicking doors down just because she can. I don't know, it's fun.
I love it. Wow. Somebody once told me, am I right?
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. We need to put more doors in this game. we need to put more doors in this game for sure.
Once told me.
The world was gonna roll me. But thankfully, good enough for Scout. She is the sharpest tool in the shed. It's time that we finally begin the story. Let's go ahead and jump into this bad boy.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yee. Let's see what kind of chaos is going to unfold from here on out. Let me set the scene for you, because we're starting off our journey in good old Belt Buckle Anytown.
Belt Buckle, hometown, baby.
That's right, Belt Buckle Anytown, USA. Here we go. I'll set the scene for you.
Setting the scene.
Going to Belt Buckle.
These are fancy farms, and look how close together they are. Wow, golly, it's different. Look at the silo. That looks like it's from the... It's much newer than Scout's silo.
I mean, they probably have a decently old farm, but Belt Buckle is it's a very spread out kind of little town. So of course there are people that got the fancy new stuff, and then there are people that are suffering, like maybe. I don't know. Well, Scout's family is kind of an interesting case. You'll see why.
Oh boy.
So basically, let me set the scene for you. This is Belt Buckle. It's a town notorious for one thing and one thing only. Can you guess what that is, Gura?
Cow shit.
Close. You're very close. Nothing important ever happening.
Yep. That was my next guess.
Yup. Same thing, pretty much. Nothing happens here. So essentially, it's only a couple pegs below its decently boring neighbor, which is Mythden, about an hour or so away. All right. Now, taking in
Mythden.
Yeah, you guys know about Mythden. You've heard it. You've heard about it, but you personally, I don't think you've ever been there before.
No, ma'am.
No, you just kind of stuck around your own town. Yeah.
Definitely. You can't take time away from the farm is money. You can never take time away from it.
Exactly. And your family has been busy raking in those profits.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, indeed. Now, taking into account the population of living things in Belt Buckle, the stretch of land considered, let's see, maybe about 70% older folk, and the other 30% is pets and livestock. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess your kind is a little rare around these parts, Scout, as in, like, young people.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you're one of the youngest people in town, aside from a new doctor who recently arrived. Yeah.
A doctor? Is he a witch doctor?
Ooh, good question. We gotta be suspicious of everything in the world of darkness.
Absolutely, especially a new person coming into town. People only leave Belt Buckle. They never come back in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's immediately suspicious. Everybody's gonna be. He or she will be the town talk for sure.
Yeah, you'll probably hear a lot of town gossip, indeed. Everyone in a small town like Butt Buckle. Butt Buckle?
That's what Pa's gonna say. Pa said I'm turning this Belt Buckle into a button.
Oh no, Papa, please.
No, Pa, please.
No, Papa. Oh my gosh. Well, since everyone in a small town like Belt Buckle knows everyone else, there's a fair bit of gossip, especially about you and your family, Scout.
Now, why?
Well, mostly, it's about how y'all managed to get the best materials for the sharpest of blades and swords.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have, like, the best of the best, top quality shit. But it's always been a big mystery to the people in town, but to you there's always been a simple answer. Usually, Pawpaw gets the good stuff from the mine, brings it back to your forge, and you make a badass sword. That's basically all you know.
Yeah, sounds about right. I don't see why it's anybody else's business. Mind your own business. Scoop your own cow shit, and I'll scoop mine. Keep your nose out of my property.
That's right.
I'll get Pa's little musket. Not that I know how to use it, but
yeah, zero dots in firearms. You may want to ask Pawpaw for a little help first. Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, you know, your Pawpaw has kept you locked away on the farm and kind of just toiling away on your crafts, making the best weapons that anyone in the state could afford. But you know, you don't really get any chance to, like, watch TV. You can't even read a dang book. Basically, you've been able to enjoy some of the finer things in life, like hard work. You know, making blades. You do tend to watch. Yeah, hand calluses. You do tend to watch some of your favorite movies, though.
Yes.
Your samurai flicks and westerns.
Yes.
Yeah,
On
that's
repeat.
basically all that you get a chance to watch, because you know you got some of those from, like, a local old video store, but you guys don't actually have cable, so.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah, that discourages hard work. At least that's what Pawpaw says. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But, that's just kind of how your life has been. And instead of asking a bunch of questions about it, you've been pretty respectful of Papa and Mama's wishes until now. Just work hard,
Yeah.
Work on the family
Absolutely.
farm.
Yes, ma'am.
But, yeah. In this town, though, where nothing happens, unfortunately for you, something has finally happened, Scout. Something kind of pretty unfortunate is actually the worsening condition of your father's health.
Yep. Papa's got TB. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Something's going on with Papa. You're not quite sure how or why, but, even at the ripe age of Papa's only like 45. He had you real young. He's been getting slower. So in response, you've had to pick up the pace quite a bit for the sake of everyone in the family, pretty much.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So, where we're starting off this story is actually, Papa has kind of settled down for a nap. And you like when Papa settles down for a nap. Do you know why, Scout?
Why is that?
Because it means that you have access to the Ford.
Yeah, baby! Donuts.
Is it time
he
for
probably
donuts?
can't even hear a damn thing anyway.
True enough. He certainly can't hear. So, would you like to do some donuts?
Let's go do donuts. Am I doing the Ford or am I using my Harley?
Since this is a rare opportunity it's up to you. It's a rare opportunity where Papa is asleep. But it's up to you. You can do donuts in your Harley if you want. Up to you.
I hear banjos. Fuck it. We're taking the Ford. We're taking the Ford. Let's go.
All right, we're taking the Ford. So you hop inside your Papa's Ford, grab those keys. You always know where he puts them, after all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna go do some donuts. Where would you like to do the donuts?
On the old pig pen. It transferred them to another pen, so it's wide open.
All right, so you drive on down to the old pig pen, and you get ready to do some donuts. This is usually how you let off some steam, Scout. This is what you like to do on your free time. Yeah. So
I'm excited.
I'm gonna need you to roll for me a drive and roll. I want your dexterity and drive.
All right, ma'am. That's a 4.
All right, 4d10. Here we go. We're doing some donuts. Oh,
Please
no.
don't roll pause car.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. There's no roll bars on this.
Well, unfortunately for you, Scout, you kind of forgot, so basically, Papa's, truck is actually a stick shift, and, you know decently how to run a stick shift, but, you've accidentally put it in the wrong, not in the correct drive.
Uh-oh.
So essentially the tires are feeling it, and Papa may notice that you've been doing them donuts, but you don't crash into anything, thankfully.
Okay, that's good.
yeah.
Just burning too much rubber.
Yeah, just burning too much rubber, but you are making quite a mess out in the pig pen. At least you're getting some steam off, though. You're letting off some steam.
Definitely. Smells good too. Burnt
Yeah.
rubber. And
Burnt-
Ford interior.
Oh man, it's everyone's favorite smell in Belt Buckle. Yep.
Absolutely.
Belt Buckle, land of interesting smells. Let's go ahead and do another. Let's do another roll for you to do some more donuts. Unless you'd like to stop. Would you like to keep trying to do some donuts?
We're gonna do one more round of donuts.
One more round of donuts. Here we go.
Can I go off? Wait. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna do one more round of something else.
All right, gotcha. You get one success, so you're making some good donuts, Scout. You had a rough start, but thankfully your donuts are looking real crisp, real circular, and not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Can I go off the jump that I made earlier?
Sure, absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll have you roll another 4d10. You prepared for this. You built up this ramp yourself.
Lord help me, I don't crash this car.
That's what you think as you go barreling toward the ramp, and... Oh no!
Oh my god!
Well, Scout. Well, here's the problem with the ramp that you built. You built up the ramp with a bunch of hay bales. Yeah. You kind of didn't realize. You didn't realize that this wouldn't be the way to build the ramp. You didn't know. I mean, you're a bladesmith. You know, this
Exactly. I thought a 2x4 stacked on some hay bales surrounded by some cow patties was gonna do the trick.
What a shame. What a shame. And that's why Papa says you need to stick to your craft. You think as the ramp collapses, and instead you go barreling toward the fence and you break the fence down.
Am I alive?
You are alive and you're not hurt, but the fence is destroyed and Papa's Ford has some scratches on the front of it, which he will notice.
That's right, I can buff that out. I can have a new fence in by next month. It'll be fine. I can fix this.
I have to beg forgiveness from Papa. You don't want the butt buckle. Well, what do you choose to do as you kind of examine the front of the Ford and you realize that there's going to be trouble? What would you like to do from here?
Can I go get the old tarp that was covering it?
Sure.
Just cover it up with the tarp. Hope nobody knows.
All right, so you're gonna have to go grab the tarp from the tool shed, and you're gonna need to look for it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I want you to go ahead and roll your wits and intelligence to remember where the tarp is. So you found the tarp, you know, the usual one. You grab it, and you cover up the Ford with it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, Papa's worsening health has meant that he hasn't been leaving the house too much, so yeah, that's the good news.
That Ford was his pride and joy in the fact that I just cooshed it real good. It's not gonna go over well, but I'm sure he'll be. No, I'm gonna. This is bad, but anyway.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
This is real bad.
You'll roll with the punches, though, Scout. You always do. Papa's been angry at you for worse things.
That's true.
Yeah, so that should be fine. Well, from here on out, Scout, you have about, let's see, at this point, it's maybe, well, here actually the sun is rising in this picture. You did some donuts in the morning to like blow off some steam, but the day is just beginning, really. I guess Papa wasn't taking a nap. Papa was actually probably just sleeping. But everyone's about to start waking up pretty soon. So what do you choose to do, Scout? The world is open to you. You could do anything. You could get started on your chores. You could go to town. You could do anything that you want. What would you like to do?
Well, if the sun is just now coming up, I know Mom's gonna be making bacon soon, and within probably about 15 minutes, that's when Pa's gonna be waking up. And I don't know about my sister. Well, the marketplace doesn't open up. Oh, market might be open. Do you want to go into? We can go into town if you want.
Sure, if that's what you'd like, because the market will certainly be open at 7. People in Belt Buckle wake up real early to start work.
I should go see if they have any fresh eggs. That'd be real good.
Right.
Maybe that'll soften the blow, because I know we don't have any eggs, and maybe waking up to bacon and eggs will lessen the belt buckle.
Lessen the butt buckle. All right, well that's a mighty fine idea, Scout. All right, let's go ahead and go into town then.